Always have shown. I started 3-0, and after 4-0 and 10 against 11 is almost impossible. But the future will be bright. Next season we'll be back. So next year we'll be champions. We will learn. Many players knew the result in first game, but always sport is challenge, right? It's you against me, and you win, congratulate, you lose. So go home. That had to be, and always the feeling that we could not play a proper game here at 11 to see what happened, and the feeling was quite similar, like the 4-3. That should be much more, the 4-0, the 1-1, even last 2 seasons ago. The last season, no, they were better, and today, of course, with 5-1 is congratulate Madrid, all the best. But just that game, you analyze that game, right? That game, because the other one was analyzed properly. That game is the feeling that I would have loved for the way we started and the way we played. I would have loved to play against 11, but football, these circumstances happen, like the first goal in Madrid, for example. So Madrid is an extraordinary team that they punish you when you make a mistake.
For the young players, do they have to go through an experience perhaps like this to come back stronger next season?
Next season, I don't know what happened, but of course, Kusanov is the first time play Champions League. Ryan Cherky is the first time to play in Champions League. Antoine Semenyo is the first time playing Champions League, debut in Bernabeu. This time need time. So our first season here was not always perfect. Always against Monaco, always in this stage out. So it's a lot of new players, but I saw many good things. And even there, the first 50-20 minutes there, and the first 50-20 minutes here, define quite well, and after concede the first goal, after 7 minutes, the second one, and the emotions in Bernabeu is always difficult, but always they said, okay, 3-0, it's almost difficult, almost impossible, but let's try it. And we were there, and I don't know what happened. Even scored a penalty, 11 against 11. I don't know what happened. But, 5-1, congratulate Madrid again, and go.
So, hi Pep, you've talked about how much you like your team in recent weeks, and everything you've just said there about how they showed their spirit and their character. I don't know what you're going to do next season, but you must feel that this is a really strong group, and that if you do your last year of the contract, you've got a really good squad going into next season that have learnt a lot this year, and they've still got a lot they can do.
But last season I had next season will be better. I had the feeling will be better, but the fact I'm saying today, when I defeat 5-1, so in an aggregate, it doesn't mean it's going to happen. It's my feeling, because I know them. I know how the quality they are, but long seasons are so long, and the balance of the team, so many things. Of course, you have too many things to improve, but at the end, you have pride. And of course, not easy. 70 minutes, 75 minutes, 10 against 11 against Real Madrid is not easy. And at the end, I don't know how many shots, how many tried, and Ryan's and Jeremy's and Erling's, and everyone make his contribution, Kusanov, and everyone was absolutely there. So, but listen, when we are out here in the position Premier League, still we are not a complete team. That is the reality. I'm not going to. I've been in a team in Manchester City when we were a team in all the different aspects that define a team, and still we are not. But in terms of that, we have a final on Sunday, we have the FA Cup, Liverpool here, Premier League is still to fight, and finish well the Premier League and prepare good decisions for the next season, and next season we'll be back in the Champions League, and that's what I had to do.
When you say next season you'll be back, is that what you're intending still right now? That you'll be here?
When I retire in 10 years, I always City, same in Champions League, I would say I will be back because I'm part of that. Like in Barcelona, a little bit, or Bayern Munich. When I've been part of it. I'm more incredible attached to that club organization because I've been 1 decade. And when I'm saying we, it's because I'm part of that. I'm part of that.
Son?
Bernardo Silva has done so much for you over 9 years, and this season as well. How frustrating was it that it was his mistake that meant that you were without an extra man?
Come on, it's a mistake. It's a red card. It's the first of his career. It's an instinct action. You know that, and come on, it's not a decision like can be avoidable, of course. Now I will say, okay, score goal, play against 11, 4-0 down, 75 minutes, we'll see what happens. It will have been more difficult. I know that it's the same. But come on, never ever I will blame my player for that decision. Unless Bernardo, what he has done to us for many, many years.
Rob?
There was maybe a bit of surprise that you chose to take Erling off your main goal scorer relatively early. Was he injured at all, or was that just...
No. You know, if we had scored the second half, we have 2-3 chances in the beginning to make 2-1 before they have a chance, or maybe, I know it's open even 10 against 11, but 50-20 minutes, so I want fresh legs and other people, you know, and I could have more if I would be possible.
So he'll be fine for Sunday, presumably? Or?
Yeah.
Thank you. James?
Hi, Pep. If by the end of your time at City you ended with just...
Oh, everybody want to fire me, right? Oh, God, guys.
If you ended
One
with
day I will come here and say, bye-bye, guys. I still am here. One more year contract. Okay, guys. I know that.
If you only had the one Champions League, would that be disappointing to you? Would that be enough given how good...
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I have to win 6 Champions League to be recognized. And yeah, for sure.
Okay. Sham?
I know, listen, I started my career young, you know, in the second team Barcelona with 37 years, we were promoted in the new league, and after Barcelona won the treble sextuple. Since then, if I don't win the treble sextuple, my team is a failure. So I know that since the day one. First season, you remember first season here? Why are you going to win the Champions League? We won 100 points. When are you going to win the Champions League? When are you going to win the Champions League? At the end we won it. Why you want to win Champions League? So we tried. Yeah, we tried. We have been in other finals, a lot of semi-finals, and unfortunately, in the last 2 editions of the Champions League, we have been out. But this club, we arrived to make the bar a little bit high in terms of Champions League, and we didn't achieve that. Always, this is not a good thing, but it's fine. That is good. That is good. I would love that club have the feeling that Madrid has. Still don't have for the history. Madrid has, if you don't win the Champions League, it's a failure. That is pressure. Pep is a failure, he's not win the Champions League, but it's fine. But Man City is not expectation. That is the pressure. With the time, maybe we'll get that. But I think I don't have anything. Just today I'm going to sleep, and tomorrow it's like, let me challenge Madrid. Come and let me challenge you. You know, in 180 minutes with 11 against 11. Though this I will have that night, that feeling. That's all. Maybe play against 11, you will lose 0-4. Who's a guarantee you play against 11? But the feeling I had, and the last times we played here, even last season 1-1, it's just no stats. It's just see the feeling, the 4-3 when before the 4-0 here. The 4-3 was the most unfair result I ever experienced in my career. These kind of things that make always we are good. Here against Real Madrid, always we are really, really good. But 10 against 11, 75 minutes listen, 10 against 11, 75 minutes, you are in aggregate 1 up or 2 ups or 1-1. Okay, let's go to defend what happened. But with 4-0 down, it's a little bit more complicated because in the first leg we make 20 minutes good, 20 good minutes the second half. But the result dictates 3-0 is tough, really, really tough.
Sure.
Pep, after winning only the Community Shield last season, being knocked out today from the Champions League, how big, how crucial is Sunday's game now?
Next day on Monday hopefully we'll wake up. Hopefully it's a sunny day and we'll continue to live. It's not crucial. It's a football game. We're going to try to win. Good performance. We will challenge against the best team in England so far and the best team in Europe because I played. Look, the results in the group stage have been the first. I lost maybe 3-4 games in all the season with them. Have to see that after 1 or 2 weeks. Play against them in the Premier League and see the football is that, and sometimes they are better. So it's a good mirror to see what we have to do to achieve them. That is that. But I'm old enough to be one football game like it's in the big happiness at the end of the world. So no, it's just a game. We'll prepare and try to compete and try to to see who we are. So at the end, the results have not been good, except in Newcastle, but I had the feeling that we are an extraordinary team. There are many, many, many good things that I love to watch, but still we are not a complete. Still we are not aware that in certain moments, departments of things, we have to be more clinical, and still we are not. But I think my feeling is question of time. That happened when I arrived here, my first season, so need a little bit time. You change a lot and many things.
Take a few questions in Spanish, just here, please. Thank you.
Respuestas en inglés que te hubiera gustado ver un 11 contra 11 hoy. Quiero preguntarte por la acción del penalti de la roja a Bernardo, si te lo parece, que esa zamorana se debe señalar y que debe ser roja, y luego más allá de eso, si es evitable desde el punto de vista del jugador, si es mejor, no sé si te da tiempo a pensar, oye, que me metan el gol, pero no, que a lo mejor voy a dejar
a cámara lenta hubiera pensado, pero es una distinción.
¿Perdón?
Que a cámara lenta hubiera pensado, pero es una decisión muy rápida, muy instintiva. Esto es lo que pienso.
Hola Pep, Juan Yagüe para Flash Score en España. Has mencionado antes que tienes los partidos ahora contra el Arsenal en la Copa de la Liga, luego frente al Liverpool en la FA Cup y después Chelsea y Arsenal en la Premier League. Se vienen partidos muy importantes. Esta noche ha sido difícil para los aficionados del Manchester City por el resultado y por las circunstancias. ¿Cuál sería tu mensaje para los aficionados del Manchester City con los partidos que se vienen en las próximas fechas?
No son... Saben lo que ven, saben lo que han visto. Lo saben perfectamente. Ha sido una gozada tenerlos cerca. Eso, la sensación de que siempre cuando hemos jugado aquí 11 contra 11 hemos estado, vaya, contra un equipo señor como es históricamente el Real Madrid, siempre hemos estado ahí. Ha sido más difícil con 10 y con resultado aquí los de la ida.
Hola Pep, no sé si has escuchado la rueda de prensa tanto ayer de Arbeloa como, bueno, la de hoy no habrás podido, pero bueno, ha estado muy elogioso contigo en todo momento, siempre diciendo que él no puede darte consejos a ti con toda la trayectoria que tú tienes. Quería preguntarte, con la experiencia que has tenido de esos dos partidos, ¿cuál es tu opinión del Arbeloa entrenador? Si te parece que tiene lo que hace falta para la élite.
Buena, me ha gustado. Su salida de hoy ha sido muy buena, abriéndose los interiores hacia afuera, teniendo 3-4 jugadores por fuera, era muy difícil saltarles. Buena, equipo que se asocia cuando puede, por la calidad que tiene cerca, a las transiciones como siempre ha sido. Muy buena, me ha causado muy buena impresión. Tendrá larga carrera.
Hola Pep, Abraham Romero, El Mundo. Me gustaría preguntarte por una reflexión acerca de los últimos enfrentamientos contra el Madrid en estos últimos 5 años seguidos, incluido también el de 2020. ¿Qué ha significado para ti, para el proyecto en el City? ¿Cómo os ha impulsado? ¿Cómo os ha fastidiado en algunos momentos? ¿Y si ha sido el mayor desafío de tu carrera?
No. El mayor desafío ha sido Jürgen Klopp en Liverpool estos años aquí. Esto ha sido. Tú estabas en España y no se había dado cuenta lo que eran esa competencia con el Liverpool Man City estos años. Ha sido un aprendizaje muy bueno para el club, porque jugar en un club que hace 12, 13 años no estaba nunca en Europa y jugar tantas veces contra el Real Madrid, sea